Obusiani como our channel so I'll say AGH Politics Avenue. Podcast also training because speaking headlines. The Jim Rena be exumoni the Munia Braxia Momesok Sonia Yambo Unra political highways in Unia. Fire Ekufu on one kasa nipemu was it wontimi enye Council of State member be enti wa resign no Kevin Taylor Jimre we expose no maybe Efasansi museum. Mesok say Mungram ni hwede ko ani de eba.
I say the former Chief Justice Sophia Ekufo resigns from her position as member of the Council of State. Hey, nobody should spend time on this woman. Mameka be being about Sophia Ekufo. Sophia Ekufo, she's a very self-centered woman. Sanko Fowe, they have some mentality to say, so much nipa obia owo bian ejimi omukwan enim nyansa. That is how this lady is. This lady has never believed in the philosophy of the NDC, the vision of the government. This lady has always been self-centered. These are arrogant brats from Nkwalabrim. They have always been arrogant, rude, and disrespected people. In their life, say, oh, you're suggesting crash they believe you say, Obi or best suggesting be actually will be a Jimmy. So they carry some sense of their entitlement. This Council of State on Wankasawa resigning. Nobody should give a shit about her resignation. Who cares? If you are elected to sit on the Council of State and you willingly come out to say, I have resigned, who the fuck should make this big deal? And who is Sophia Ekufo? So in the first place, I don't even understand why Ghanaians are making this a big deal. Sophia Ekufo, no, what's her contribution to the Council of State? She's not the only person there. Sir Obi assume. So on to me beka say obi assault no on case obi atwene sutuo on case obi threat no say obi assault na obeko police say obi atwene sutuo obeko police say obi harass na obeko police na say on to me ba bontin beka any of these things if she feels to say she doesn't want to be part of the Council of State, she should go shit somewhere and let us move forward. Yeah, wasting time on unnecessary people. So this woman has always been self-centered. She's never respected people's opinion. And you see, like, make be Joe. Some we or Council of State, or could do on the different kinds of people obviously. Nitrimuno, or Council of State, they cannot compare themselves to her. Into what's now in the first place, or who be also be a Jimmy. It is almost discussing Bibia or expect to say it was a Council of State for no. Obia told her line. The moment it does not go that way, or who Obia ignorant. So what studies Uncle for they have never been able to work with people. This lady, Tama JJ Rawlings, her dating sister will say, ne auntie, and only opportunity to enter the Supreme Court at a very young age. She knows it. Now, when she entered the Supreme Court, she knew, say, Tama Ora Supreme Court, she did not deserve to be there. And because of the powers are not protected of Supreme Court, she never respected anybody. Even the senior Supreme Court judges or Supreme Court, that time, not Omuomo, because she was a prim and proper lady. She thought to say, Obia no Obia Adrian will form because of where she's coming from. She went in the background. She has always carried herself, sir. Obia on free the fee, on kutali dini bibian, Jimmy and go school to sell. And in her life, she has always preferred to work alone. Because now into the moment she has to go to a point where she is going to serve. Let me tell you, when you go to the Supreme Court, you can technically choose to work alone. And I say this in this way. So I got case number 7 judges. Now say moya den mutia sema muria you independently write your opinion or your judgment. Sadia technically you are working independently. Once in a while, the judges will go into the room to discuss a particular case, but nobody can suggest to any judge how to write their judgment. In the Saud study, technically, she has worked alone till now. This is the time all your real work. I always say, people from different backgrounds, whether educated or not educated, she has to sit and reason with them. She has to also take people's opinion. She believes so she's a prim and proper. Obia Jimmy, or no Brofu, Obia school to say no, Obia Chief Justice into the Council of State. She never respected anyone from the day she was appointed. And as time went on, she has begun, she saw say the people at the Council of State, they are not going to make you because you are former chief of Chief Justice, no, also by now be imposing your ideas on them. And it also are resigning. And there are other things. This woman has never liked the NDC. She's never an NDC person. And I'm not saying anyone should force her to be NDC, but she's one of those people. Charlotte will say, Mami we no orchestrate here, Charlotte say free. This woman planned the sacking of Charlotte say nicely. And so today, this woman is screaming all over the place, say, Nadam Futokonu, who was licking the butt of Ekufuado, Ghana did not treat her well. These are sycophants, double-faced individuals. We as a nation, we are not supposed to waste time on these people who are going to die very soon. Also, on your uncle Fie. Nobody gives a fuck about these things. You waste too much time on people who are self-centered, people who think they know knowledge than knowledge. Jimmy, why should this be a story? Council of State member also will be my coffee. Why should we be sitting even in Parliament and be wasting time on Sophia Kufu? We gave COVID-19 funds for her to handle, for her to lead. Or now in the bush for discussing now. Who is he? Sophia Kufu your wine. If she says she doesn't want to be part of Council of State, who the hell is Sophia Kufu? She should fucking leave and let us move our nation forward. You see, yes, a song kwasi asamso of Ghana. Yes, so nipa bi so ye create some nipa bi okuro to say omo de omo ye nyame na so fa ekufu no wameto Ghana. Who the hell is she? Who is she? Oya wine. She's a mere former Chief Justice. Today we see Napo them stand on stage to insult Kwame Nkrumah. Who the hell is Sophia Kufu? And then we achieve in Ghana. They are achieving in answer to Supreme Court or the OD cases. So she is not any legitimate human being here. And what's the end there? Okay, she doesn't want to be part of the Council of State, the whole Ghana. Sophia Kufu is against the government. What the fuck is against what? She should walk. The whole Ghana, asamesi. Mami wait if you retirement in the only time this woman spoke was when Ekufuado or no Kuma Ekufuado by no ebeji the DDP scan who sa mami we kasa. She never spoke the Ekufuado through the elections. Ye kunipa mami we ankasa. Enye beyi I'm telling you. Tell mani ye both 2020 Ekunipa, a former Chief Justice. She never spoke. Yatna ayawaso West Wagon. She didn't speak. We saw how people abuse power in this country. She never spoke. A Canadian not in Jimmy Abertnabo and say on Tiasie, Gabi is a pin brain and the DNDA and the government but damn. More money got to baby engineer home and you're going to Ghana for. More money got to baby engineer home. Now much also 1995 na JJ Rollins here no the Supreme Court. Mumusan say now Rollins in relationship with Rollins they made intra. She don't even deserve to be there. This woman, the Supreme Court, the judges were all pissed off. She was not even qualified to be there at that time. Yeah, come on, my young can Ghana. Some of you make yourself as if say moya nyame. MPP for today are making noise. Oh, we need the government to come to power and explain why Sophia Kufu left the Council of State. Now Sophia Kufu, obidi etuago sinitiri so. So ni mumrache obia. So obia harassing onko police. So obia bonitiri to onko country police. So obia threatening life and kwasi assembly atete to home because you need dwuma bia ye and now we are wasting time as a nation. We are wasting time as a nation. Who now see a foul now so when you be ma or how na saying Togbe afedi nyina omo create adwuma so for Kufu one of the adwuma Ghana so for Kufu for her life she has lived on Ghana till date anamebwa so for Kufu mi adwuma for obia Ghana since her life yes ye wo no we di Ghana so edi Ghana sika sa besin de enye na etua ne ka kopi ebesin de or retirement kwa na ehwe no these are Ghanaian slaves. These are people in their lifetime, and at this point, we have to make it look like Sophia Kufu said, "We're resigning to a problem." What kind of nonsense is that? And thousands and thousands jobs no krampo no free Council of State dey see now I won't create a juma mo bia from Nkwara Brem Ghana yetua wo ka saa ba besin de oti pension kwada mutua wo ka. You are a burden to this nation. You have become a burden, a modern day slave. Now there are some where you are said to watch they say, I want resign. Why resign today? Get the fuck out of here and entry mind. Mona Moses on some phone so. abrochire na ya fa wo say betra councilor na wo say wa resign na ade ache na yetete wo say ade na wa resign ya da matena midu so onom ne nkwase awi ni wi a nkwase akeka an Sofa Ekufu the government should say nkwase akeka since say matena midu ya pam wo free OSP onye okay biem onye stable biem debia ni tia say moto a na nam portal so debia on to be very conscious in his statement inti enjai bibia na Sofa Ekufu resign inti dien the foolishness of a Ghanaian inti enjai bibia na menam ka so resign yani ka so resign obi na ka so resign ye de adwuma no ma no na council of state ote so mumutan say ye maniska na maniska na etua ne ka na ogisika na resign ani how no say council of state okotena so no ye man boba man weye busan se sika ode ba nyina on fambre council of state okotena so no so oje ka pre so on fambra ade na ndi on ka ho asem council of state ye man okotena so no sika bia di tua no bia so council of state no is filthy we free ma on for sika nembra waji sika ne dia betena be ka je say ma resign e na ye njai de ye nyina ne enko so Sofa Ekufu so na Sofa Ekufu aka mfie sen wa asase we so these are ingrates. These are people who have lied to us for years. These are people who pretend a lot. These are people who you cannot trust. So something can personally dia on kasa Ekufu de Jimmy we ni ba omi on ba kwase ade omo ye 8 years na be we what ho no more free event no na masie no osre na osa no more ideas behind the scenes. Now or toko new ideas how to suppress the system. Now Fedia Jusika or pension sika now became unipim unti bida and we are dying and Gabby is a pin brain and people masa kojo control you know. Her friend very selfish old woman. We was almost Ghana. COVID-19 National Trust Fund 2020 anyway. COVID-19 Sofa Ekufu na down. COVID-19 National Trust Fund sa fund anyway. Modini nyina kwasiafo. Now you go to Ghana your COVID-19 National Trust Fund omo bia no 2020. And at the same 2020 omo bia COVID-19 Alleviation and Revitalization of Enterprises Support. Hey, Obatampa 2020 na musa be another one. Hey, na mumu yankwasiafo na MPP for. Sa sika wo nyamde eden. Yen sama mu chance and the funny thing is Kenoforiata ne Baumia na hwe sa sika wo nyina so. Yes. It was Kenoforiata and Baumia because omuna na omuhia economic management team. They were the ones managing the money. Baumia ne Kenoforiata. Mutu be a COVID-19 trust fund, Sikan Mudie, and a musa be a COVID-19 alleviation and revitalization of enterprises. Hey, mo, Yamibo Kumina to actually. And a musaba no maybe Ghana Jobs and Skills Project, GJSP, grant funding component, Ghana Jobs and Skills Project, grant funding component. Sadia na dia. Sadi when you want to go, obu musika nyina, wo mo Jimmy. I could take it for us so man when you can wo. Be Ghana Jobs and Skills Projects grant funding component 2021 no be sadi we. GJSP me team put that. Me research team na dia sa ade we mu de den. Na for den. Kwasiafo and mo ya de mo trouble for Facebook e moa. Modi bodi bra kosie akogu Franklin Gudo so kwasiafo mo ma chechire we mu na mo ehun saba omi anya wi mo saba omi anya trofo ene ne ehia kwasiafo. Now you came back and you told us somebody be a friend Ghana Economic Transformation Project Ghana Economic Transformation Project Enterprise Support Fund 2021 eno be be eno so your friend GETP eno na dia Ghana Economic Transformation Project Enterprise Support Funds. What is that? Me di matamu sa because mo Jimmy. Me pese ye nchiri ma no be wusa mo Jimmy, mo asefo nyina Jimmy. We are not supposed to allow you people to come close to power. Now look at this. Agenda 111 Health Infrastructure Funding through GIF Alpha Financing 2021. Agenda 111. And the Inteku in Petuo impeteku moma omomade ne nam ho hwe Ekufu ade si wei kwasia wo weni epa de papa che Ekufu ado weni Anima departure Ekufuado. Ekufuado ba omi ankwasiafo. Omo hospital nkomo si agenda 111 ni wie ya nkomo ndi omo mbia no. Mo ankwasiafo mako wura bibi hwe agenda 111 hwe mpa hwe ha light bo ha woni pa de papa che Ekufuado. Woni ma de papa che achechede no. Ana wo woni je G-string ho chen ba omi ayire. Now just a moment they knew that thing was never going to work. Na Ekufuado ba santimemu na Oba on the 4th of December, January 2025 now. Oba commission the so-called Afari Hospital. No, what you say Ekufuado? We want the so-called agenda one. I don't want to go commission because no one says I didn't see one in your hospital. He knows. When Jimmy, my sem peteku. Jimmy for and I'm mobile and Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund GIF capitalization use expansion 2017 to 2024. And these people today, when you see them or hear them on TV, on radio, Ghana for this is a slogan party. MPP for Nimunyansa. Enti Sabio, sorry Ghana ni na ubie TV, ubie radio, na MPP need to work asa. Unisa o Jimmy for ne twem. Don't listen. These are the things that what's the omudi hun komo. MPP for we there yesemen kan kire mo. Nana B ene ne girl no. Omotwa eye enwumbre ya Nana B he's flying to Canada with the girlfriend now one Mozambique no. Omoko Canada ko World Cup. Anadwi me no ka say Nana B Osha brown shirt, Osha green pants, khaki green pants, Osha black sneaker. Ena one girl na the picture be chamo day be chamo no. Enyumbre or for first class if you could to Accra International Airport or ko Canada ko World Cup. O first class or koda hotel or koya shopping nana bi kwasiafo motete Ghana. Yene kasama MPP. Yene kasama MPP. Yene MPP ni wo yene yebeje power kwasia nana bi or ko Canada ko World Cup. One nam Ghana ye ochi ya ebeyiye. Ochi ya ebeyiye. Nana bi weja wo weja mo nkwasiafo no mo ma no weja mo nkwasiafo mo ma no weja mo se mo nko na mo ko video meka se hwe Mahama ma antia power dia ene antia se Nana bi ni jantre ni ba na afo first class omo ko Canada ko hwe ball keke no wasa aba ofri Canada obeba US abaye shopping no the girl na sa aba Olympic girl no na boy no Allege on su tia so no Nana bi na fusa nkyere boto anadwi me no ka say o te first class oba Canada obehwe World Cup mo Jimmy mo MPP for mo Jimmy mo sa mpeteku ehianfo ma no mo ehianfo ma na mo MPP mu na mo ni baby da mo hu fin na mo yankwase adwuma na Nana B anadwi me no ka say Accra International Airport otna eye okofo eye airline okọ Canada akọhwe World Cup ochina okọhwe Ghana kwasia wona obaji MPP wona wo the MPP ba power wona wo ti Kumase say wo ye blogger into the wo ye na the MPP ba power abuofunu unma the ba power nipa na wo pe power man no kwasia pay no okọbọja ntra wo Canada akọhwe World Cup kwasia wo ni baby da insoto a esoso ma me dem so akokọ uhu fin school a wokọ we wie wantuma ampa adwuma anye ekutakuta phone na Ghana say ai me na me kasama MPP gabi ochida akuri na busuafo what is obi akọtwe phone so kasama MPP kwasia oni Olympic girl na ekọ de legombo ani tietia so no na bi ono ogina kro ohun ni be ma ogina shower se ohun ni be ma ende wakoto first class oni oba no okoda hotel okosha brochire 1 week or 2 weeks odokohwe ball wagigi ticket okọ eyi so oba America so a Boston ene eyi mehwehwe ne de akere mo kwasiafo mo hu fin na etiti Facebook TikTok ye ne kasa ebi mo hu fin oni ne Olympic girl no mko oni Olympic girl no omko and one no Olympic a oni kura ma an on person be kesi biem into Olympic no oba na esi ne yam into no tambo de ba ko no akaka krebro da to oboso ye slam ma be ma jimifo a ne fu a ese dan se na be ya okọ Legon na boy na wo 6 pack betumi tia so da na be jimifo ye catch bia kire mu MPP fo nkora mo ntia se osha brown shirt osha green khaki osha sneaker black ɔne ɔbaa no mugire mo mokɔ odo kwasi ato ka kyem sɛ an since mo start ye dede mate mo saa girl bo so
we ensema horo tim koso chana no so amna wasaw jembe da sana so ba ne no biya do menia ye besen ahia